Bill Anoy was at the time when we started the CEO of the Israeli Education Psychology Association. And she figured out 5 key components that are important for schools' climate, which, according to her, and that's a lot of experience that she collected, articles and research and brainstorming, a positive school climate is one where the students can maximize their learning potential and the school is supporting that. A school that is helpful in developing coping skills towards life challenges, expands creativity, install values of tolerance, and cooperation and nonviolent communication. About the same time, I knew about an article that was 1 year earlier. This is from JAMA, Journal of the American Medical Association. This is a survey, a study done here in the States and published in JAMA in '97. And what they checked in relationship to youth, also thousands of youth, in a huge survey, they figured in the article, they presented it, that the main threat to adolescents is the choices they make, not the best choices. And they isolated eight areas where things can go wrong, like sex abuse, drug abuse, alcohol abuse, violence. Cigarette abuse, suicidal thoughts, tendencies. And they try to explore from the research what are the preventative factors against those risks. And after assessing and assessing, the number one outcome was sense of connectedness. Perceived connectedness, which can happen in 2 places, at home or at school. And at home, my assumption is at home, parents are less and less at home. When I was a child, I had parents, at least my mom. My father used to go to work, he would come back 4 or 5, and my mom was with me. I have 2 kids, one is 18 and one is, she's 16, and my wife is working, I'm working, and we are not an exception. So the kids see parents less, and school and teachers, they see more. And so the question is, how much will the school be able to install in the child a sense of connectedness to the community, to himself, to the school itself? And we said, yes. How can we get that? How can we achieve that? How can that be built? And someone heard that I'm beginning to build a program, and she gave me a beautiful book that if you're an educator, I highly recommend it. It's non-meditative, but it's very creative. And I don't think there should be a difference between meditative and creative. And there was one quote which we kept reading again and again and again, so we can trust the quote. And it was, children want to learn. And the key is total involvement. When a child has put all of himself into an experience, his body, his mind, his emotions, his imagination, and his enthusiasm, he will learn and he will grow, or she. He will grow not only in the specific experience at hand, but through his entire personality. And we said, yes, we can do that. We can give that involvement of mind and body and imagination. We can do that. And we also liked the Lao Tzu quote, without going outside you can see the whole world, and without looking through the window you may see the ways of heaven. And we wanted the children to kind of appreciate that without us telling them that and asking them to memorize that and be tested on that. We want them to relate to that. So breathe again. That's the nature of the beast. We run and then we stop, we get cognitive, and then it's good to be meditative every once in a while. And we knew that we want everything to be mindfulness-based. Not necessarily meditatively based, but mindfulness-based. We wanted to transform the school climate. we knew that we have to be part of the curriculum, not an elective, not only for the troublemaking children, but for the whole school as a unit. And we knew that we have to engage the teachers. We have to. And we decided we are not going to trust them. I'm saying it with a smile. We decided we are not going to teach the teachers to do it. We are going to start teaching the kids and hoping the teachers to join, piece by piece, even crumble by crumble. But we have to have them at least accept it, agree to that, understand and relate to that in a positive way, and support it. And we wanted to encourage self-expression. So it's not only introverted. We instinctively somehow, we felt it wouldn't be right if it's too introverted. It has to be introverted, and also something has to be expressed. So those were the principles. And we decided we are going to mix mindfulness with movement, because children want to move. They don't want to sit too much. And we wanted to use imagery because the world of imagination and creativity, and it's a natural language for children. Obviously, we wanted them again and again through a 1 hour once a week that we teach, part of the curriculum, for a whole year. So it's not an 8 weeks, it's not a 6 weeks, it's not a 10 weeks. It's how much is a year? It's like 8 months, once a week. Official class, with the hope that the teachers will get a little bit and use it in their own classes. 5 minutes, 1 minute, before, after, during, somehow. The attention again and again, kids are again and again are asked or guided. Forget the board and forget me. Look inside. What's inside? Awareness to the mind-body process. Again and again and again. And the way we verbalize it in Hebrew was, we wanted to, אנחנו היינו רוצים ללמד את הילדים להיות עם עצמם אחרת. We wanted to teach the children to be with themselves differently, in a different way. And then to be with someone else in a different way. And then to be with the whole class, and the whole class in a different way, with the hope that the whole structure will become sort of different. And we wanted to use mindful learning that can create cognition, that they can understand something they didn't understand before, or understand it differently because it's being understood from the inside out and not from the brain down. We hoped that some wisdom will happen, different insights, mini insights or big insights, and we wanted them to obviously to develop skills. And mindfulness again and again. So it was mindfulness to the breath, and mindfulness to sounds, and mindfulness to body boundaries, and mindfulness to body sensations, and mindfulness to change of posture from lying down to sitting, piece by piece, with a mindful awareness to the shift, transition of posture, and mindfulness to the posture itself, and mindfulness to thoughts, and to emotions, and to images, and to someone else, and to the whole class. And we thought, which now we know, what we thought not only makes sense, but it works. There is the mindful rest. So this is actually the relaxation, just relaxation. And that's a very good catalyst in cognitive learning. Once, obviously, anxious and stressed and agitated, it's more difficult to learn. So 1 hour a week is nothing in the world, is nothing, 1 hour a week, but it's something.